evening, everybody. Bruce Foster, chewing fat. That there was a video from Ben and his little business, STKR, and obviously Jess Wah Media put the video together for Ben and Amanda. Guys, check out Ben's business. It's does a vinyls. He's done some cracking wraps on skis, so worth giving him a look and see what he can do for you. If you've got, even if it's it doesn't just have to be skis. It can be anything vinyl related or signage related. Everything from little pop-up signs to full front shops, all that kind of stuff, and vehicle wraps as well. So definitely hook him up. STKR Facebook page. Give him a look. He's on Instagram as well. So yeah, definitely worth a look. So guys, I hope everybody's had a great week. I managed to get out for the first time in quite a while. I managed to get over on Sunday to the Gutter Bar, which is South Morton Island, and with a bunch of people with us. I didn't have enough footage. I've got some footage on my 360 phone, 360 camera, but it's not really sufficient enough to put something worthwhile together. But I did manage to get out. The weather was cloudy, a little bit of rain at the start, and was kind of blown through a little bit, but turned out to be a cracking conditions on the water itself. Nice and smooth. It was like glass. Yeah, couldn't have asked for it to be any better. Even with the sun, even if the sun had came out, it wouldn't have made any difference to the actual conditions on the water. There was a little bit of concern about getting in and out at the Gutter Bar. As for those of you that are aware and know, there's a bunch of sandbanks around the southern part of Morton Island, which lead into the Gutter Bar. So it can be a bit tricky sometimes, and you have to kind of navigate your way a little bit carefully. But once you've done it a couple of times, though, it's not so bad. You can get in there pretty quick. We managed to do it on an outgoing tide, so thankfully we managed to anchor our skis in the right spot. Had I and a couple of others anchored the where we were originally going to anchor, we probably would have been stuck there. But thankfully, Sherry, who's just actually tuned in to watch just now, good evening, Sherry, and everyone else who's tuned in as well. Thank you for joining me. So yeah, thankfully I saw Sherry and a couple of riders that were with us had anchored a little bit further out, so we made a decision, let's play it safe and get out there. And even at that, I was up on the beach a little bit, but it certainly was nowhere near as bad as it would have been had I anchored in my original spot. So we managed to get back in the water quite easily with a couple of bodies. There was a couple of skis up on the beach, but it was nothing. It wasn't a catastrophe, put it that way. So thanks for those that joined me. And we did, just for information, we left at Cleveland Ramp just after 7. We headed out and around, stopped off briefly at Peel Island, but that was mainly me because it was actually a little bit cooler on the water than I originally anticipated. So I had to pull into Peel Island. I wanted to put my jacket on and get a little bit warm, and that made all the difference. Then from Peel we went out and round up between Peel and North Stradbroke Island, stopped off at Amity, and then from Amity we then headed straight over to the Gutter Bar and had a breakfast at the Gutter Bar itself. And we were there probably about an hour. Came out, got back out on the water, stopped off at Peel on the way back, and that was our day. We were done in about 2.5 hours. I think we were back. I was back on the trailer by about 11:30, so that was pretty good going. Yeah, it was good, really, really good to get out. I am planning to look at a ride for Friday, so I will post up some details in the relevant groups. If anybody wants to join me, I'll be leaving from Cleveland Ramp again. Keep your eyes open for that one, and it will be coming up pretty soon. So tonight, what do we have on the show? No guest. Going to try and keep it short. Good evening, Josh. Josh, I haven't forgot about your mug. Your QPWC mug. I haven't forgotten about it. Off the top of my head, it looks like it's probably going to cost about $10.50 a post. but I'm still looking to see if I can get it a little bit cheaper. But if you're happy to pay it, I'll just get it in the mail to you, and we can sort out payment details. Anyway, yeah, tonight we've got no guest on. I'm going to keep it nice and short. We've got State of Origin tonight, and I know there's people in Victoria that are like, it's State of Origin, and even people here in New South Wales that are like, yeah, they don't care for it that much. But yeah, I'm going to watch it. I haven't really watched many of the first two games, so okay, I'll be in touch with you, Josh. Yeah, so it's not something I'm really that into, or I haven't been into it for the past couple of years. It's got a little bit interesting because of level to series, so I'm keen to see how it goes in this third game. I'll probably know within the first half how it's going to go, but yeah, let's go Queensland. All right, so let's move on and go to the show. We've got to get the show done and dusted. It's roundup, guys. Feel free to comment. Good evening, Amanda. Good evening, Janine, and everyone. Teza, welcome for the show. It's great to have you guys tuning in. Just for your information, if you're feeling a bit generous, and I don't really like asking, but I'm going to do it for everybody's information. You can contribute to the show through by way of some stars. Stars, you obviously pay for them. You can then donate them or send them to me, and then I can use them for, giveaways or whatever. T-shirts, mugs, whatever. So feel free if you want to do that. I'd really appreciate it if you could. Help support me to help giving you what you guys tune in for. So that would be great. Thank you. Okay, so let's go. Let's move on and let's get right into the roundup. We're going over to New Zealand. New Zealand in the past week, since I had Dave Venel on last week, it has just seems to have exploded with the events that they have coming up, not just at Jetski Racing New Zealand, but the Canterbury Jet Sports Club as well. There are a heap of races and social events that are all coming up. This one here is actually it's been shared on the Jetski Racing New Zealand page, but please do go and have a look at the Canterbury Jet Sport Club page. Give it a like. They've always got stuff going on as well. As Dave was explaining last week, they are really trying to come together as a collective entity and support each other and support New Zealand racing in general. So good luck to all of them involved there. So let's have a look quickly at what they have. Let me just open that up. Hopefully you can all see that. Maybe not. I'll move it. That's all right. I can move that. All right. So yeah, there's a bunch of rides coming up. October they've got social ride, and this is Canterbury Jet Sport Club. So these are the events that they have. South Island Championships are in 21st, 22nd of February. That's the most noticeable one. If it's the club round you're looking for, they are there 2nd and 15th of November. There's a Tri-Series event on Lake Tupelo, hosted by Jetski Racing New Zealand. That's the 29th and 30th of November. So it's a pretty full-on November. Christmas Fun Day ride is December. Social ride in January. Round 3, 15th of February at Canterbury. The South Island Championships and the Tri-Series contest as well. That's 21st, 22nd of Feb. The New Zealand Nationals are the 21st, 22nd of March. And the New Zealand Grand Prix is the 28th and 29th of March. So for anybody, I'm coming to that, Dave. Don't worry. I'm going to wait to pan up to that one in a second. So yeah, there's a lot going on now, a lot to take in. Guys, if you're thinking about a week in New Zealand, 10 days in New Zealand, wanting to race, and you're here in Australia, that seems to be a pretty good target there. I think you can see my little mouse flying around there. That 21st of February to the 20... oh no, sorry, tell a lie. I've got... 21st to the 22nd of March to the 29th of March is a pretty good target to look at, if that's the kind of thing you want. Two events back to back. So that'll be a good one if anybody could make it. let's come out of that one and let's scroll up to what Dave's going on about. So there's the dates to save for the New Zealand Race Club, New Zealand Racing. 9th of November, round 1, the Tri-Series, as you can see there, is in November, and then February and March. Yep, it's all happening there, so they've got plenty of contests. What the Jetski Racing New Zealand like to do is they like to try and bundle some of the rounds together. So it's looking like it's going to be a pretty good series of racing, not just between the Jetski Racing New Zealand, but also all the other competitions that they have as far as the Nationals and Canterbury Jetski Club as well. So yeah, there's a lot going on there at the moment, so a lot to digest. If anybody from Australia can make it, get in touch with them, get in touch with these clubs, and look up the New Zealand crew, and hopefully these guys will be able to help you out. And unless you're feeling flush and you fancy shipping your own ski over, the Nationals might be a good one as well as the week after. So definitely something to look for. So that's there. I want to give a quick shout out this weekend. We have Noah from New Zealand, obviously, is racing this weekend at Kissimmee, the P1 Aqua X, racing for Farthing Racing. Managed to get his first win in the third moto of round 1 a few weeks back. So again, congratulations to you, Noah, and hopefully that's the catalyst that can springboard you on to a few more wins this weekend. So all the best. I'll be keeping an eye on that for you. So that's P1 Aqua X. Excuse me, sorry, I've got a really itchy nose. Sorry. All right, so QPWC have their overall results up. So let me get rid of that. So their 3-round club series has been finalised. There we have I'm going to quickly go through the overall results, and that's the final results. So beginners, as you can see, Jai took that one out. Anthony got second. Troy Cousins got third. Congratulations to everybody that was involved in that. The ladies, Sherry Bell, Psychology. Sherry, good on you for sponsoring that one. And Janine took that one out. Alana got second. Angelique third. Melinda was fourth. Would love to see more women involved in the racing, so please get in touch with the QPWC and let's get more ladies racing. The Rec Lights, Ben Mountford took out the win there. Dan Colbert, Max Buckley, second and third. Dean Kruskos was fourth. And the Naturally Aspirated, Dan got his own back on Ben. So he's reversed the table this time. So Dan took out the win, Ben second, and Jamie Eadie was third. Stock skis, Brett Douglas, Pro-Am stock, Brett Douglas, Ben Mountford, Dean Kruskos, first, second, third. Jai Hunter stepped up as well from the beginners in the last round and managed to finish fifth. So congratulations to everybody involved with that. Unfortunately, we only had the one rider in the Pro Expert in the open class, and Bailey was the only one that was in it. So unfortunately, great for Bailey, but I didn't give him a lot of competition. This was only round 1 that this was competed on. They contested this, and that's obviously the result. Stand-up Kawasaki's, 1500 Kawasaki's. Jack Versquillen got first, Max Moran second, Taylor Porter third, Matt Donnelly fourth, and tables were kind of turned a little bit here. Jack got first again, Matt Donnelly got second. Taylor, consistency was the key there, managed to get a third in the two-stroke stand-ups. Max got fourth, Jesse Shirazi got fifth, and congratulations to them. The Open Enduro, Brett Douglas got first, Mark White second, Scott Phillips third, Bailey was is fourth as well. And the stock enduro was Anthony Worth won this, and Mark White got second. Alana Moore, congratulations to her, managed to get third. As you can see, guys, there's a big list of people in that. That was fantastic over the course of the 3 rounds. Yeah, that was a well attended event. So congratulations to all riders that were in that competition. As we move forward now, we are looking towards the bigger, this is enduro event, which is the next event. It is the Cameron Martin Enduro event, 27th of July, up at Somerset Dam. Guys, this, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the marquee events for the QPWC. It's in memory of Cameron, who was an avid racer, especially enduro racing, has raced for a number of years, is sadly no longer with us, and was always the first one to jump in there. I've never met the man myself, but all I heard was around the race environment, he was second to none. He always willing to help out people in strife and grief, help fix up their skis. So I think it's only fitting that we can try and hold this event in his memory. His family will be there as well. Marianne Lewis will be there, so it'll be good to catch up with them. And guys, let's get the entries in for this one. We do have some already. With your entries, make sure when you enter the class that you're in, that you also order your free t-shirt that comes with it as well. So make sure you tick both the boxes that are applicable for yourself. Okay, yeah, so that's the next big event, end of this month. And then we do have the state championships in August, which is coming up. We actually do have a couple of entries for that as well. These are some of the sponsors, guys. I want to shout out to these guys, to the sponsors that are chipping in for the Cameron Martin event. I really appreciate it, and it doesn't have to be money. It can be products as well. And just a point of interest for everyone, please have more noticeable numbers on your skis. Janine's just left a message there. Thank you for pointing that out and reminding me, Janine. Please get visible numbers on your skis so that your judges can see your skis more clearly and easily, instead of wondering what was that passed. Let's not leave it under, without doubt that people need to see your number. So if they're darker numbers, or they don't look, they don't stand out more prominently from a distance, take a step back from your ski and have a look at it. If it's not the easiest, now imagine it is traveling at speed as well, so it's not always easy to see the numbers on the skis, because it can just if it's not light coloured, it can be just a blur. And it's thankfully only through Janine and Angelique and the girls that do the scoring. They recognise the skis because of helmet, ski colour, that kind of thing. So thankfully that's the only way they get through. But you can make their job so much easier if you could just get nice, bold, clear numbers that stand out. Even if it means putting an outline around them or a box inside it first, and then put your numbers on top, so it's more legible and viewable at speed and from a distance. All right, so that's Janine's little request being put up. So yeah, thanks to the sponsors. Can't do it without you. So yeah, so the big event coming up is the Cameron Martin. We do have the state titles coming up in August. Entries are open for both. Please start getting your entries in. Try and avoid leaving it to the last minute. So that's QPWC. A quick one at the moment as well is the AGSBA. I don't know what's happening with them. I haven't heard anything. I haven't read anything anywhere. Nothing's been posted. They had an AGM. We don't know whether they're still functioning or what their plans are for the year. And if they do have a canoe committee, we don't know who happens to be on it. So I'm awaiting some kind of an announcement, I would hope, at some point, just to let everybody know what's going on, and then we can go from there. All right, so let's go recreational riding. We have. I like to take a little look at our compatriots over in Northern Ireland. I think it's a good little catch up. We've had Steve Sheenan and a couple of his crew came on. His daughter was one of them. They came on the show a while back, and I like to keep in touch with them and just see what they're getting up to. If you happen to be over that way and you're looking for a rec ride, please look them up. The other one is UK Jet Skiers down on the south coast of England. Look these guys up. They do plan some rides themselves. They have a ride planned in Northern Ireland at the end of this month, provisionally looking at Port Ellen in Scotland, my neck of the woods. Dates are still to be confirmed, but if they don't end up going to Port Ellen, there is a comment further down suggesting they'll be going somewhere. So it's just a case of looking out for the date and the locations. So keep an eye on the Jet Ski Social Northern Ireland if you're in that neck of the woods. Okay. What's that one? Jet Ski Social Southeast Queensland. Yeah, if you're looking for new rides this weekend, check them out. Check all the groups. So there are a few that I've noticed. Some people are cross-posting across some of the community groups in this area. So keep having a look on their pages. There are a number of rides that are being planned. Nick Carmichael's planning one on Saturday, the 9th, from Scarborough. That's a good launch point. Give you a straight run over to Scarborough, from Scarborough to Tangalooma, or to Morton Island in general. It's a good straight run over. So that's a good one to look out for. My advice, like if you're going to take that ride to Tangalooma, take some extra fuel. It gives you room for manoeuvre. Where if you want to go and take a little trip up the coast a little bit, even up to the northern tip, you get that extra bit of 20 litres of fuel just to help get you there and make sure you get back in one piece. So take an extra 20 litres if you're planning a big ride. The guys who are running these rides, or the ladies or girls or men even, will guide you. They'll give you a heads up as to how much fuel you need to take. So definitely look these guys up. Not just the Jet Ski Socials, Southeast Queensland, but the Jet Ski family. There's one there as well. They had Nicky Suter. Now this one's been cross-posted across the various community pages, because I've seen this pop up in a couple of other ones. Nicky's planning on going out Sunday, weather permitting, to try and catch some whales. She's talking about leaving from Cleveland or Jacob's Well. Anyone's welcome to join. Find Nicky on these community groups and give it a look. It's drop her a message. Peter, can I just say something? Your Yamaha might still rev your heart, but you're not revving your heart down this way at the competitions, so it can't be revving your heart that much, mate. Okay. Alright, so look up Nikki. She's got one going. Jake's put this one up as well. Pre-ride checklist. I think pretty much a lot of people are all over this, but there are some people that forget to do certain things. And we're going to talk about that next week with Joshua, because he had a really interesting article which we're going to discuss next week. So make sure you have all your gear, you're all topped up, and your battery's tested, the whole work. Check the weather. Make sure you got your jackets on as well. Make sure you've got your jackets, and your jackets comply. All right, so that's Jet Ski family. Jet Ski Adventurers. Again, there's that post from Nikki, and I think George is planning something on Sunday as well. He's got the weather up as well, so there's a couple of rides planned through there. Let's see where else there is. Great to see new people getting introduced to jet ski riding. That there is Carl, that's his niece, first time ever. So apparently absolutely loved it. So that's great to see. Now with the Jetski Adventurers, just a reminder as well, the Fraser Coast Escape, 20th of September to the 24th of September. It's going to be a cracker. There are a number of people who have signed up for it. Make sure you have booked accommodation or made a reservation for accommodation. Once you have your reservation or your confirmation, send it through to Carol, your intentions that you want to attend this, so that Carol can add you to the list, and then we can start making plans about what rides we're doing and where they're going to go, group sizes, all that kind of stuff as well. So important that you get yourself on this. If you've booked your accommodation, notify Carol. Please avoid just turning up at the ramp. We don't know about you, and nobody knows about you coming. So if you could let Carol or the Jetski Adventures page notify them that you're intending on attendance, that'd be much appreciated. So that's that, and we're kind of getting to the tail end here. I don't know how that one slipped through because we've been trying to get rid of that kind of stuff. Guys, can I just advise people, having spoke to admins on the page of the Jetski Riders Gold Coast in Brisbane, this is actually a community page for riders. It's actually for people to post up rides and share pictures of their rides and videos of the rides, the same as the other community pages. It's not a buy and sell page. It's not sell my ski on this page. It's not that kind of page. There are specific jet ski sales pages that you can post these up, and this one will be removed, unfortunately, because it's not what we want on this particular group. Okay, where else are we? Try to see if there's anything I missed. Oh, that one's mad. I don't know if I shared this one last week, did I? Oh, what was the second? Actually, maybe I didn't. Who's seen this one? This one was shockingly crowded. Absolute churning it up. Like, it looks visually spectacular, but God, I would hate that. That would be so annoying. They're reasonably far apart, but that's just a bit of a washing machine in my book, and not for me, thank you. Looks good, but that's as far as I'd go, just looking at it. Yeah, so, bit of craziness there. Where are we? Let's get rid of that one. Oh, yep, there we are. Got some, I think I'm just quick check on my page. Some pictures, I think we went through some of those pictures before. I've just been sharing a few things. There's the crew from Friday. Thanks again, guys. Much appreciated. Where are we at? I think that's it. I think that's us. The only final thing that I have is I want to share this one. Alright, now, Greg Ward, as I've talked about before, has got the Therapski going down on the 23rd of August. Big event coming up for him. He's been working on this one for a little while. I'm wishing him all the best. He's still looking for more riders to join him. There's still spaces. As you can see here, there are a bunch of people who have signed up, including our very own Dave Venel and Dana. So, well done to everybody. If you're New Zealand based and you're looking for a ride to join with meaning, please contact Greg and go to his Instagram page. He does also have a YouTube channel as well, but you will primarily get Greg at this location here. And I know Rachel O'Grady on Facebook, Living in the Moment on the Facebook page, has been sharing on Facebook on his behalf, and I've shared a little bit here and there as well. But this is the main page where you'll find Greg. Okay, so if you're keen, jump on board. It's not just a ride, they're trying to raise money, so there is a donation element as well. So each rider can try and raise money for the charity, and it all pools into the one fund where all the money's been donated. So please, 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 if you can spare a few dollars, or you have the time to do the ride and spare a few dollars, then please donate to this cause. As you can see there, $1,000 raised already. That's fantastic. Well done, Greg, and to everyone who's contributed. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. Yeah, so next week, Joshua Darling. Now, wait a minute. I do have one more thing. I've got to share this one. I've just caught it in the corner of my eye there. Now, for everybody who knows Dave, Dave, you've tuned in at the right time, mate. Thank you. For everybody that knows Dave, he appears to have channeled his inner bogan and succumbed to the good old mullet. Am I jealous? Jealous he's got hair, unlike myself. The fact he's got a mullet, it doesn't make me jealous. Fine looking haircut. I would love to get the full explanation on this one, but yeah, rock on, Dave. The Mad Mullet Man, and maybe we could start calling him the. Guys, if you can read the comments, I'll let you make your own mind up on this one. So, mate, I did say I was going to bring it to everybody's attention, so I've held true to my word. Cracking haircut, love it, love the style, mate. You know I do it in jest and utmost respect, mate. But I look forward to seeing you soon, and hopefully either you can get over here or I can get over there, so we can have a good catch up and actually have a couple of beers. He's my brother from another mother. So yeah, I thought I had to share that one. So so there we go. That's it for this week. Guys, I've got one final video. It's just a very short one, and we're gonna go. It's trying to generate some interest for the Cameron Martin event. A little promo video will be posted up tomorrow. So it's kind of getting its premiere here. Yeah, so whatever you're up to, keep checking my Jetski Republic page and some of the community groups. I will post up a ride potentially for Friday morning from Cleveland Ramp. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. Until next week when I have Joshua on, have fun out riding. Stay safe, look after each other. But like I say, have the utmost fun while you're out there. Okay, take care of each other. All right, thank you.